back to NBAA TV Live. I'm Carrie Farnack. We're glad you're joining us online in the NBAA newsroom. I'm joined now by Leoga. I knew I was going to say it wrong, and I even practiced. Leoga Fofung.
Yes.
I got it. That's right. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate it. I know you're a student at Tulsa Tech.
Yes, I am.
And a scholarship winner here at NBAA.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you're doing there and your scholarship.
So I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm currently I go to Tulsa Tech.
Okay.
I'm studying aviation maintenance, and the goal is early next year, I will have my A&P certificate and I'll be able to start working on aircraft.
That's fantastic. This is the place to be for that, right? I mean, are you learning just tons of stuff, seeing new products? Tell me about your experience.
Well, so I work for a commercial airline, and that's sort of like the world that that brought me into aviation. And so when you come into aviation, you just love commercial aviation, you know about the big four. Right. And so coming here, it's just there's all these facets and all these airlines and all these companies, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, it's almost scary, When
overwhelming a little bit, right?
Yes, overwhelming, because when you think commercial aviation, you've got four choices, these airlines, and then when you come in here, it's sort of like,
the world is your oyster.
Right? It's almost, very scary.
So what are you seeing on the show floor as you walk around that really sparks your interest? We're talking about the future specifically too. Is there anything where you said, wow, I can't believe that?
Uber.
Oh, yes.
The Uber aircraft.
Yes.
I talked to my friends about that yesterday, my friends and my family, and we were just discussing, like, who can pay for that? How does it work? But it's fascinating that we're getting to a point where Uber is, that's a market.
Right.
But I know, a couple of years back, I read about the traffic situation in Sao Paulo in Brazil.
Yeah.
It's really bad, where you have people who are using helicopters to be able to get to business meetings. So that sounds like something that's definitely part of the future, to be able to avoid situations where you're stuck in traffic, can't make meetings. So it's amazing what the future of aviation is going to look like in, I don't know, a couple of years even.
And that's what I was going to say. Just a couple of years ago, we wouldn't have even been able to imagine Uber in cars, much less Uber in aircraft, right? I mean, it's just an entirely different world.
Yes.
I know we talked a little bit about emerging leaders, young professionals, some of the events going on here. What are some things that you'd like to see in the future here with NBAA?
So I'm an introvert, but I do my best to get out of my comfort zone. However, when it comes to networking events, that's really hard for me. If you put me in a room and just go, we're here to network, I really can't do it. I don't know how to do it. So I was thinking it'd be nice if there were, sometimes just even little icebreaker events for introverts, just give the professionals numbers, give the youth numbers, or give the emerging leaders numbers, and just start that off where the introverts have a one-on-one to begin with, and once we feel a little more confident in that setting, then maybe we can go out and start talking to people. But when you put people like me in a room and just say, go network, it seems almost impossible. Like, what am I supposed to do? Where do I go? So I would like to see that in the future. Okay,
so as an introvert, how are you doing live on the internet right now? You doing all right?
I'm ignoring the cameras and the lights.
That's good, that's good. So what do you think is in the future? I know we talk a lot with folks who come to the live desk all day long about the workforce, right? And about getting students like yourself. What is it going to take to keep that flow of students coming into the future?
I think what my school does, Tulsa Tech, what the great thing it does is it brings a lot of these companies out to the schools to talk to us. So I would love to see more of these companies come to schools, because like I said, especially in my experience, all I knew was commercial aviation. I didn't know about all these other things. Like, we had a guy from Tyson come and talk to us about the business aviation arm of Tyson. I would have never imagined that
That's a great point.
Yeah, a chicken company has an aviation arm to it. So I think it'd be nice to have more of these companies come out and talk to students, even at the high school level, and just let students know that there's more out there than just flying people back and forth, or the jets, there are private owners out there, all of these things, and even personal private owners, like even ourselves, like there's aircraft out there we could own, like you could get a group of friends together, buy one, learn how to fix it. So I don't know, there's
exciting.
just so much, it's exciting, and who knows,
So you may be here as a buyer someday, right?
A buyer and an owner, maybe.
I like it. Think big, I like it. Well, thank you so much for joining us here. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and we appreciate you being a part of NBAA TV Live.
Yes, thank you. And I want to say thank you to the NBAA for awarding me that scholarship. It's going to go a long way towards helping me finish my education and maybe coming back here someday and maybe giving back to somebody else. So thank you.
That is fantastic. That is wonderful. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much for being here with us right now on NBAA TV Live. We'll go to some recorded content and we'll be back with another interview live in just a few minutes.